Greetings everyone and welcome back to Fictorum, where in the last couple of episodes we've been making our way ever closer towards the Grand Inquisitor, though so far I have definitely been feeling that we are probably the greatest force in this world at the moment, and perhaps that's going to change soon. But let's jump into the next area, which shall be... It is Virant. Virant was a valuable location, one of the few areas to escape the cataclysm and miasma relatively unscathed. The expensive green plains had the markings of a fertile farming community. A small Inquisition detachment had been deployed to defend this valuable resource. The landscape, however, would never meet its full potential after the arrival of Aavak. Why? I really am starting to feel that I am the bad guy in this story. My lord. Okay, well, let's see how things go down. We have, of course, got our favourite, the bouncy blue orb, or bouncy lightning orb. Okay, let's go with chain. We don't need to be particularly far-reaching. Oh, wow, really? I just jumped straight over? That is not quite what I wanted. Nope. 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 Would rather not, thank you. Cheers. I do need to fix that spell though. I feel that the Magic's Reach is not the best one sometimes. I really feel that maybe... Yeah, I'll only use Magic Reach if I have to throw it quite far. Because it moves so quickly, it doesn't quite have the same sort of effect that it would have otherwise. For example, here it is going to be moving fairly far, so sure, go ahead. I was taking a bit of health damage there that I shouldn't have really had to. Let's go with this, and no? Maybe I can hit you with the tree? No, I cannot. Perhaps I can hit you about there though. I think I managed to catch you. Alright, I think for now though, we are going to go with Fireball. Well, I mean, it's clear enough that this is going to be a bit of a destroy everything place. So I'm not going to hold back at all. Let's just destroy all of the things. Every house, every person. It's been a little while since we could really cut loose. Well, actually that's a lie. We've been cutting loose almost constantly since we started playing this game. Really, that isn't actually as massively destructive as I'd really hoped. Oh well, let's go over there. Oh no, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see roofs exploding and all kinds of other shenanigans. Let's try and take this one as well. Kabow! Okay, now that was quite nice. Though it's still standing, which does make me feel a little bit like I failed. And you know what? Let's use the flamethrower again. It's been a little while since we've put a house to the torch. There we go. Let's set the whole building ablaze. There we are. That should do all I need. Ow. You scallywag, you. No! Naughty! There we are. And possibly down here. You know what? Maybe I'll check this house. Let's see if they actually have any healing potions. Probably not. It's a smithy. That being said, you know, smiths need health too. Ouch. Who just shot me? Oh, I see. You clever so-and-so's you. We don't really need that one, but sure. There we go. I think we just took them all out with that. Lightning is really not a subtle spell type. If I wanted subtlety, I really should have gone for a different type of spell. But that's fine. Sure, now. The funny thing here is this going to burn? Because, I mean, it is a stone house. It's got a forge outside. I feel that it should be a little bit more robust when it comes to fire than that. But, okay. This place is still ablaze. There we are. Is anyone else left? I don't think so. I think we could move on if we really wanted to. I see someone down there actually. There we go. Maybe even two someones or not. No, I think not. Oh, hello. That was kind of silly. Trying to sneak around. I mean, well done, because I totally didn't notice you until I did. But you got quite close. It's a shame you didn't capitalize on that closeness while you had the chance. There we go. That'll do. high explosives. I approve. Let's take out this tower. And let's take out this shop as well. I need to let my mana regenerate a little bit now. Have a quick peek inside. Anything around here that I can grab? Nope. Then put everything to the torch and leave. I was worried that maybe that would be a bad thing to do while I was in there, but it doesn't seem so. Ouch! Someone pegged me with an arrow, the scallywag. I was just going over there to admire my handiwork, all the flames billowing out of the windows, and then I get shot. That's just not right. Where are you? Where are you? I see them not. Well, I'm going to have to get rid of this one. We'll just use a regular fireball for that, though. We don't need to get too flashy with that one. Is there anything else around? Well, it kind of offends me that you're still standing, honestly. So let's try that. There we go. And again, actually. And we'll go for high explosive this time. There we are. That's a bit better. Aha! You thought you'd escaped my gaze, hadn't you? Oh, hello over there. You know what? Sure. You go deal with him for me. Thank you very much, little blue ball. Anything in here? No. Okay. Fire it is then. All the fire, all the time. All the things in here need to be going up in smoke right now. There we are. A little bit of extra fire through the door. There we go. I lost a lot of health here, largely because I was overzealous with my spells than anything else. And you know what? That's perfectly fine with me for now. Let's take you out. That'll do. And right about there, pop, and we can go on. I do need to be a little bit more careful about my my health, though. I mean, this is ultimately hardcore, and when I die, I'm going to die. Aavak, having made his way to the Nexus, inspected his findings. Unfortunately, it appeared that this area seemed to suffer from the widespread poverty that had infected the infernal continent. The wizard stashed his meager essence findings and left the area. We did, however, get Ice Blast and some leather gloves, and also Magic's Reach. Ooh. That one is not based on a type of magic. That is very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting indeed. So we've got this one, Cone of Cold, which would be like fire, my flamethrower. Ice projectile spell, ice channel spell, fire channel. You know what? I like the projectile spells. So let's have a wee look at you, shall we? What are you? Ice projectile spell, blast of freezing cold, 150 target damage, 250 splash damage, speed, knockback, slow multiplier, slow duration. Okay. Well, we've got high explosive, we've got magic reach, and we've got that as well. We haven't got this one, usable on area spells, which we don't really have any of. Trap, preserve an area until spell until an enemy is within range. Yeah, okay, well that's actually not too bad. I'm really liking the Zoric runes that we've got up there. Okay, we'll have to see how this one is going to play out. Now, have we got anything that's particularly good? No, not really. Nothing really jumps out at me here over what we've already got. Could I enchant this on something? No, I don't think that makes any sense to enchant on something. A scroll maybe, but let's actually have a look though. So if I were to use this and I wanted to imbue it with this, no, we can't. That's a shame. Okay, well that's fine. We could, however, start looking at enchanting some more of our gear. For example, I could enchant it for 18. It would just increase its overall attributes a little bit more. Sure, I'll do it twice. Oh, 36. Sure. Alright, it's level 3 now. That's actually not bad at all. There we are. It's good to see how all that works. We'll jump ahead a little bit. We don't need to go to the shop yet. And I'm liking the fact that we're so far ahead of the Inquisition. Maizai Highlands. To call this point in the Meisei Highlands a fork in the road was laughable. It was more akin to a double-headed viper. On the one hand, the Fictorum could stroll through the stormy valley with the corrupted that infested the area. On the other, he could pass through the mountain peak and enjoy spectacular views alongside a crew of nasty bandits. Aavak looked to the sky as if it held some answer, and it looked back mockingly, its azure serenity betraying the earthbound horrors lying in wait beneath it. Okay. Though the corrupted were unfathomably warped killers, Aavak often found bandits unpredictable. Better to go along with the devil that is known, or tracing the tips of his fingers over divots of his own mangled body. The wizard shuddered. At times, fighting the corrupted was too much like looking into a bizarro mirror. He continued up the mountain, fists clenched, prepared for combat. Yeah, that's probably true. We're probably not that far from a corrupted, really, when you think about it. Meisei remained exquisitely fertile. The corrupted in the valley and a protective wall surrounding the heart of the town were the only reminders of the great cataclysm otherwise. The region bounced back easily and supported a peaceful, thriving agrarian society for some time, until it attracted a group of aggressive, enterprising bandits. The Fictorum approached the wall wordlessly, eyes locked on the three men on watch. A peculiar, skittish bandit on guard duty clapped a hand over his mouth. It's the heretic! He exclaimed, frightened but also a little bit excited. Aavak waited a beat, wondering if the jittery guard might be a delectable exploit. The Tempest said nothing, looking up dangerously. The three men were wasting his time. They and their group of bandits were the only things standing in the way of the nexus he needed to reach. We'll do this. A delectable exploit. The wizard did not have to wait long before a small pack sailed to the air, landing at his feet. Please leave us be, pleaded the nervous guard. Aavak had barely picked up the pack when he heard a sickening crack of bones. The other two guards tossed the first over the walls. Convinced their scare tactic worked against the Tempest, they shouted, "That will be you next if you come one step closer, old man!" Securing the pack's contents, the Fictorum took 2 large strides forward. "Thank you," he said, "for making my job easier." Oh, that's fantastic. And we got flamethrower. Oh, well, I'll just be selling that anyway. A guard aimed a crossbow at Aavak, but he was far too slow. Far from an old man, the Fictorum, nimble with his spells, picked off the remaining guards and began his onslaught through the bandit-filled village. Oh, this sounds like a good story. I like it. It's okay if we kill bandits. They're bad guys. However, how are we going to kill them is the question. You know what? I kind of want to see what this one can do. So, all of these, thank you. And pop, I guess. Okay, that was actually kind of cool. Hello, woodshed. How are you doing? Oh, actually, it's more of a farm shed, but is there anything in there? No. Makes me sad. We do have some people coming along with weapons that I don't like the look of. So, how about we take you all out with this right there. Bye. Right, that's it. You should all be dead very soon. I could probably do the same from up here again. Are you still alive? You are actually still alive. I commend you for your efforts, but ultimately useless. There we go. Anyone else running? That was the lightning ball, I fancy. Going off, bouncing around in the sky somewhere, doing lightning ball stuff. Very well, let's hurl one into the village from afar and see what happens, because it will probably kill a lot of people. That would be my guess. If it doesn't bounce on the floor and then go off and try and shoot the moon or something. Yep, it's off to shoot the moon. Shooting the moon is in progress. Goodbye, little lightning ball. Sorry, clock tower. Oh, that was good. I approve of that destruction of that clock tower right there. That felt good. Also, explosions. Anyone else? I don't think so. I'm definitely feeling like there isn't a credible... Ow, I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. I am honestly the most dangerous thing to me in this game. What I was about to say is I don't think there's a credible threat, but that is a complete lie. I am the credible threat. I am the biggest threat to me, and maybe that's part of the narrative. Maybe this game is just trying to teach us the horrors of having too much power. of getting complacent and just thinking I can wander around destroying all the houses without having to dodge any of the falling debris from the explosions that I create. Like that one, that could have hit me, and I just stood here and I was waiting for it, just almost daring it to strike me. Where did I go wrong? You know what? I'm starting to think more and more that those corrupted really are quite like me at this point. There we go. Will you please stop shooting me with arrows? I disapprove. Ow. Ow. No. No more traps. I'll take that out as well. Is there anyone else around here who's shooting me? Are you still alive? No. Don't think so. Oh, there you are. Hiding in the shadows. Well done. I couldn't actually see you. I could go in and have a peek to see if there's anything worth taking. Actually, it's a woodshed. Never mind. Never mind. Woodshed. You're going to have to go as well. There we are. I can't let anyone know that I allowed even a single woodshed to live. Ooh, hello. You really need to get better with fire magic. Anything else? Nope. I think we're done here. It seemed the danger of this location was worth the risk. Danger? Well, again, yeah, I suppose I am quite dangerous to myself, so okay. The Tempest found a substantial amount of essence upon searching one of the fallen, and a couple of new items, which might be interesting, or at the very least, I could sell at a shop, which is where we're going to go next. Arius. The rolling hills of Arius greeted Aavak on the long road to the Nexus. Along the way, he happened upon a slim, mustachioed man shaking his head, puzzling over a wagon with a shattered wheel. The man with the moustache noticed the Fictorum watching and jumped, immediately recognizing the traveller. Smoothly regaining his composure, he donned a measured, wide smile, assuming his confident salesman air. It would appear that I might be here for a while. Any chance that I can interest you in some of my wares to help lighten my wagon's load? I am sure there is a reasonable chance of that, yes. Except if you've got completely useless stuff. Which does actually look like it would be the case. Ooh, Pierce, and we've also got Magic Reach for lightning, which is not particularly interesting, but I will take that. And I wouldn't mind taking this one as well. Use one only on fire spells. Additional mana cost. Impact damage. We'll pick it up. Certainly. Pop it down there. Now, we've got high explosive, high velocity, and magic reach. So 127% base, up to 423% max range. 20% additional mana, 423% range bonus, 461% speed bonus. Well, it doesn't really help me. I don't really have something that would cause that kind of thing. However, I take greater damage over time. It might not be a bad one to add in. You know what, let's do that. We'll change this one up a little bit, but we're not going to be using that. We are, in fact, going to be selling these tomes. I don't care for them, nor do I particularly care for any of the gear that I picked up recently. We're going to get rid of all of that. Womp, 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 womp. There we go. We are now filthy rich. So filthy rich, in fact, that I'm going to go ahead and enchant this twice. There we go. Is that actually doing much of a difference? Yeah, I guess it is a little bit. The boots increase the movement speed, perhaps. Yeah, actually, let's take that up a little further. There we go. Is that the maximum spell? Is level 3 the maximum level? Might be. Wow, there's no way we can possibly afford that. How much would this cost? 22? Sure, I'll go for that. Okay, so that's interesting that there is a maximum to this. What about you? You're going to cost a fair chunk right at the beginning, but that's fine. May as well upgrade my gear while I have the chance. We should be able to visit 2 places before we get to the exit. Grabi. Though it was still early in the day, the infamous heat of Grabi was already making Aavak uncomfortable. Bertha the Mad ran up to Aavak as soon as he arrived at the small outpost. The wizards here are much more powerful than you. This may be your end. Bertha ran away cackling. The Tempest felt the magic power on Grabi. Rather. The wizards here would learn the true power of magic. Aavak noticed the path Bertha took and followed, escaping the area, unnoticed. No, I'd think not. I need a proper challenge. Right, can I possibly maybe get up there? Like, right there. That'll do. Alright, let's have a look around. There's a couple of people over there who've already spotted me. Let's open up with a slow-moving lightning ball, I think. I'll take out quite a few people, I'm hoping. There we go. It's also splitting already. Okay, let's go for a timed high explosive then. And around there would do. Thank you. And that is now actually on fire, which is quite awesome, I've got to be honest. We'll just use a regular one here. Oh, missed. And another one right about there. There we are. Patch is on fire. That's actually pretty cool. I like it. Is anyone still around in here? Yeah, they're breaking. I was just about to try and warp up there too. How annoying. Nope. There we are. And I think we've more or less taken everyone out from in here at this point. Well, let's see if we can't get up on high and then do a bit of sniping, shall we? Oh, those are very distant targets around there. Very distant targets indeed. But let's see what we can do with this. It's going to be bouncing all over the place, realistically. Ah, that's better. There's one of you. I think we should just be able to take you out like that. There we go. That's one down. The lightning ball should have done a bit of damage already on its way. Got a high danger target over there. Seems that that's what that mark usually means. There we go. Anything else down here I have to destroy? Not particularly, but I imagine there's some decent stuff here. So, sure, let's try and wipe some things out, shall we? There's one. I'm not sure if with this we're going to be able to actually hit these, thanks to having taken away the extra range that we had previously. I might have to pop that back on, in fact. Yeah, I think this sniper's position does warrant it. So, let's go with this one. There we are. Let's see how far we can actually get that. Yeah, we can hit that thing from all the way over here. This does actually make it kind of a little bit silly. I mean, there's nothing they could possibly do. I can just sit here and cheese them completely and utterly forever. I don't even need to use high explosives realistically. I can easily take those down with just a regular attack. That one as well. There we go. Shall we go for this one too? Yes, might as well. Leave none standing. That one may be harder to hit because of the tree in the way, but we'll see what we can do. If I can take out that support. Perfect. That was glorious, actually. So I am curious what these mages may have. So I think I'm going to get down there and start having a quick look. Okay, and with that, we have basically wandered around this area with a few one-on-one, occasionally a three-on-one engagement, but really no credible threat to us here. And that is definitely something that I'm starting to notice in all of the encounters. They just don't feel like I'm really fighting against anything that could stand against me. And it's a bit of a shame, honestly. I know I mentioned earlier on that I felt that this was a bit... there was definitely a Hand of Fate-like feel to it. The Hand of Fate definitely could ramp up the danger. Even if it wasn't in the combat, there were other mechanics which could put pressure on the player. And I'm just not feeling that here. Aavak, having made his way to the Nexus, inspected his findings. Unfortunately, it appeared that this area seemed to suffer from the widespread poverty. We've got a little bit of essence. We've got some new armor. None of it is particularly good, I would say. So it's probably just vendor loot. We're going to head over to the portal out of here, though, and hopefully get a little bit closer to the Grand Inquisitor. After traversing the wilderness of Weimar, the wizard came upon a small camp, its fire embers smouldering. It appeared that the inhabitants left in a hurry. No one was in sight. Uncooked food awaited the fire, and a few sacks and satchels with their belongings remained. Curiosity pulled at Aavak to check inside. Yeah, I'm going to check it. The remaining inhabitants lay dead in their sleeping rolls. It looked like whatever killed them was fairly efficient about it, cleaning them out. The wizard found nothing of value in the camp. Oh well, that's that. And with that, we go to the next chapter. I wonder how many there are. Let's see. How many chapters are there before we meet the Grand Inquisitor? Tempest took a brief moment to reflect on his previous endeavours, and realised that aspects of his trial were coming more easily to him. Even though he tired to his core, he somewhat found the strength within to keep his body moving. Will grant plus 25 health. Days of climbing over varied terrain and outrunning enemies had made his legs lean and powerful. Plus 5 movement speed, that would be nice. Keeping his mind clear and focused, he was able to stave off mental fatigue. Yes, I would like that one. Now, does this one continue on? Held Grand Nexus, which led the Fictorum deeper into Inquisitor territory. Well, we could go to a shop, but honestly, let's see how quickly we can make it to this area. Because, again, I'm starting to get to the point now where it's like, well, the fights are feeling much the same. I'm just throwing the same spells out. It's nice to have that mixture of spells, and I love the destructible terrain. But at this point, it's really starting to feel like there isn't much challenge in the game for me. It's feeling more like this is a demonstration of what this game, the fun mechanics this game could have before they've been properly woven together to make a compelling narrative. Aavak, while walking through a dark swampy town called Wretchworth, what a fantastic name, a small whisper caught his attention. It is I, Alice, and today is your lucky day. For the Inquisition faithful are meeting here today. I highly doubt you'll escape this area unnoticed. However, killing them all should cause disorder and chaos in this area, slowing down their pursuit of you. Aavak couldn't see Alice, however, did catch a glimpse of steel in the distance. Whether the voice was correct or not, the Inquisition was in his path here. Very well, let's take on these Inquisition and see how quickly they die. Rightio, so we've got a quest enemies counter. Always nice to have one of those. Actually, you know what? We're going to go with my ice spell here. And I would like you to be slowed. Oh, I missed really badly. I am a terrible aim, it seems. But they will do. Womp. Okay, you died. Well, that was a little bit disheartening. You're all slowed down. Good. And you as well, please. Good. And now, to make matters worse, I'm going to explode you all, because that's just funny. Slow you down, then explode you. There we go. Now, you're going to be a bit of a troublesome one, aren't you? Okay, let's make this happen. There we are. And again, please. There we go. Quest enemy down. Okay, couple over there. One. I don't have enough mana for that now. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, let's just take you on then instead. And you as well. And I need more. Now, there we go. Phew, that was going to start hurting soon. Take you out. At this point, I'm not sure if it's because I went with lightning and that is just a really overpowered ability. But there's really not much that can stand in my way. I've got... The thing with lightning... Oh, that was a terrible miss. Is that it moves instantly. So I really don't have to worry too much about my aim. If I can line it up, then it'll instantly hit. I don't have to calculate the drop of projectiles or anything along those lines. I could search the town, but honestly, I've not found too much worth my time in these areas, really. Let's see. I wouldn't mind making... Well, you know what? Maybe I should add back the lingering effect, just to make sure that everything burns. And in fact, how about piercing as well? That would actually be kind of cool. Let's see how that one plays out then. So let's grab a little bit of everything. No, it's just going to be an arc, and it's not going to do much of anything. It's a nice explosion, mind you. Perhaps if I can get in a good position. Let's see if I can pierce through all of these. Let's grab you. All of these buildings in one go. Oh, that'll be glorious. I would approve. I would approve mightily. Okay, around about here, I would say. So everything, please, and go. Did that go through and hit all of them? No. No, it did not. Skylabite. Oh. Well, I guess what I should do is get a bit of a chain going on over there and take you guys out if I can. And indeed I can. let's go for... Oh, we've already popped in the high range. Quite what I wanted there. Let's go for a bit of a slower one and take these ones out. And that should do well. And while that's happening, I'll take stock of the situation. Don't really want the piercing, honestly. It isn't particularly useful for the way I'm playing. Let's go back with... I could have high velocity. No, let's grab this one instead. I think that will be a little bit better. We'll set these places ablaze a little bit better. Bump. And the other one. There we go. You see, as much as I was saying that maybe lightning might have just been an overpowered spell to have chosen right at the beginning, all of the spells seem crazy effective. So I'm not really sold on that idea either. I think it's just that the game can't really offer you too much challenge when you're this powerful right from the onset. You've still got that. Oh, this is going to hurt me a little bit, isn't it? Yep. There we go. Go down, let my mana regenerate. There we are. Is anyone else around there? Not really, I don't think. Let's try taking out a couple of these houses then. One and this one. We'll just move through as quickly as we can, destroying everything we can. We've got a couple of enemies over yonder that I'm going to need to deal with. I can probably hit from here. Yep, there we go. And any others that I need to worry about? I don't think so, actually. I think we may have wiped pretty much everyone off the map. There we are. And I can hear someone roaming around. Possibly even caught on fire. Take that down. Yeah, they're shooting at me right now. Those scoundrels. Let's take you on. And you as well. There we go. And with that, we can exit. Okay, that was fairly straightforward. Bodies of the local commanders are listed to the town of Ratchworth as the search for the Tempest would be delayed. The pursuing Inquisition forces are thrown into disarray and could not find the Fictorum. Items found. Trap and Magic's Reach. Ooh. That one actually might not be a bad one. We'll see if I can have that one hooked up to any of my spells. Particular. No, it won't. But I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up this episode, and I'm thinking this series as well. I actually really do enjoy the game and the gameplay, but it's not varied enough at the moment. I would say that it would be worth a revisit if the challenges ramped up. Certainly the AI on the enemies improved a little bit, or there being a little bit more to do when you enter an area other than just knock down all the buildings and kill all the people. Perhaps by knocking the buildings on them, because as it stands right now, your character is so incredibly powerful by comparison to all of the others. It's just basically a stomping on ants simulator, rather than I am actually a lone figure fighting against an impossibly strong opponent that I'm trying to get revenge against for some horrible thing they did to my order. It just feels like honestly, they were probably right to put me and my order to death, given the way I've acted once I really got a feel for my powers. And maybe that's what the game is trying to tell me. If so, well done, game. You've made me look in upon myself and see that, yes, I am actually a terrible person and power would corrupt me very quickly. So let's just hope I never actually do tap into the magical power that is my birthright by being Welsh, because that would be a bad day for all of us. But that's going to be it from me and from this series for the time being. I do hope you enjoyed what I have shown, and it's been an informative series, and you've been able to draw your own conclusions as well, although my conclusions have been laid bare. That is just my opinion. If you really enjoy what you've seen, then by all means check out the link down below where you can get the game. That's going to be it from me, so until next time, and as always, do take care.